Hello guys, today I am going to talk about the Alliance Droid. Alliance Droid is an alliance based event where you have to be in an alliance to spawn the droid. First, droid chats are used by players to complete the droid donations, and then it's summoned by R5 or R4 position holders. The component setup for attacking the droid and the world boss are very similar. You can check my previous video on tips to deal higher damage against world boss for component setup. Every type of droid has a special type of weakness which many of them don't pay attention to. By sending the same world boss setup and deal less damage. Let me explain so that you guys won't have any confusion about how to attack an alliance droid in turn dealing more damage. There are totally four different types of droids. One is the alpha, the second one is the gamma, the third one is the delta, and the last one is the epsilon. For alpha, this requires the least number of droid donations to summon the droid for level 1. For gamma level 1, it requires like 600 droid donations to summon the gamma. For delta, it requires 2000 droid donations to summon this droid. This requires over 5000 droid donations to complete this and summon the droid. Uh, for gems purposes, to get more gems, this alpha level 1 droid is the cheapest one and easiest to complete the donations, where you can do this droid twice a day and get over 400 gems per day. And coming to the weaknesses of this every each and every droid. About the alpha level 1 droid, the special effect for this droid is when receiving damage from the army 100% will be a critical hit. So the special effect ability here it's army, and this one is when attacked by naval units the damage taken is increased by 300%. So either you can use army and navy, or all army in your match, or all navy in your match while attacking this droid. But what I recommend is use you should use to deal more damage. You should use only navy troops because it's the damage taken is increased by 300%. It says so for. Alpha level 1 droid, you have to consider using Navy heroes and Navy troops to with World Wars components on Navy to deal more damage against this droid. This is skills I used against the Alpha droid, and see the CPNT is similar to World Wars setup, and this is the setup I had. All the heroes I use are universal. So, yep. For Alpha, this is the setup. The second one is the Gamma Droid, where this has a different weakness or different criteria to deal more damage against this droid. Where for this droid, it's like attacks with special effect will cause damage equal to 300% of the attack. The special effect is nothing but it refers to this. This is the special effect research center where here you can see for army, navy, and air force all have different elemental attributes. Where I used air force, where As I'm an Air Force player, I use the Air Force March, and this is the setup I have for skills equipped in heroes, and this is similar to the same world ball setup where I equipped my world boss components in Air Force, and this is what I did, and this is also very unpredictable where when you deal critical damage it will deal high amounts of damage when compared to normal hit. Most of the times I hit very normal damage, like the very rare amount of time only I will do critical damage. Other than that, normal it will be like white color only, that 847 billion and all. It's just in normal color. But when it explodes, it will deal like very high amounts of damage. The first two droids which I have shown is basically it's different from World Wars where either fully navy because of the special effect on this alpha droid, and for this also same, a single kind of troop. For alpha droid it's specific to navy people which they can deal very good damage, but for this gamma droid you can do any kind of any kind of player can play attack this droid. Like army players can focus on army and just send army march, navy people just navy march, air force people just air force march. Now we are coming to delta droid where this droid is exactly similar to world war setup, like two different kinds of troops. That's the explosion damage we are going to see here. When receiving crit, the damage taken is increased by 300%. And if you have two different kinds of troops, it will explode into two different. I mean, the special effect will deal an explosive damage, which will in turn give you more. You can deal more damage. The report for the droid is this. It's like I am an Air Force player, so my primary forces, primary troops are Air Force, and I equipped like same World War setup, but the formation is like this. The first row is full of Navy, and the last two rows are full of Air Force. And the fourth slot focuses on dealing more damage. The explosion damage will be very high. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this droid. And the last droid is Epsilon Droid, where this droid with a special effect will cause damage equal to 300% of the attack, which is similar for most of the droids like this. For the Gamma droid and Epsilon droid, special effects are the ones which deals extra damage of over 300%. This droid, this Epsilon droid, it needs three different kinds of troops for that explosion damage. Previously, we saw only two different kinds of troops we need for explosion damage, but here it needs three different kinds of troops. So we don't do this droid that much because the donation is very high, like 5,000, and many of them don't have that much droid shots to even finish the droid donations within a week. It takes a lot of time, so we don't recommend to spawn this droid. But if you are in a whale server and they have plenty of droids to spare, then you can spawn this droid. The setup for this droid is pretty much like this. I don't have the report because we haven't done that droid before. So this is basically the setup. Yeah, this is the setup which you can run with it, or like this, or like this. Either way, it is very good. three different kinds of troops: army, navy, and air force. All three are there for the explosion damage. So I have covered all the droid weak special effects it did and their special weaknesses to deal more damage. If you are not able to follow with the setup, world war setup, and skill setup in the heroes, you can refer the previous video regarding world boss setup. I have explained everything. Hope this video is informative for droid damage dealing, and thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.